welcome back to another episode of Talkin'Tipsy Season 2. I'm going to keep saying that because I'm so excited. Season 2. I'm, of course, your favorite host / bartender, Ray. And today at my bar, I have a very special guest who pulled up on me. One of my favorite up-and-coming rappers, one of your favorite up-and-coming rappers. Somebody who I think is probably going to be the next to blow out of the city in general. That's why I'm sipping on my blue drink. My man's Blue. Alright, so while I'm refilling your drink, I want to go ahead and talk about this new tape that you just dropped. This new little EP. That bitch was riding today with the sunroof back.
Yeah,
what was the energy like?
I was just trying to get a different vibe than usual, but also a different perspective on love, because people kind of try to confide it to Valentine's Day or February or whatever. So I just made it so you could really bump it when it's summertime and it come around and it's April or it's June or July and you still bumping it. And it has the same effect as it did when it dropped in February.
So when I was listening to it, it made me feel like, damn, he must be like in a good space, like mentally and musically. Like you were even singing on like Lovebird. You were singing like, you feeling good right now?
I'm feeling good right now. You know, I got me a little island team right now, a little Jamaican team. So you know.
So you in love?
So I'm good. I'm looking pretty good right now.
So what did people think about the project? Because you literally just dropped something towards the end of last year, also.
I mean, I've got pretty good responses from it right now. I mean, same type of responses I got from the last project, but a little bit different, because some people were saying there was things that I did on this new project that they ain't never heard me do before, that they're just like surprised that happened. So they're just kind of like just excited to see the growth or where everything's going, regardless of what type of project or any type of thing I'm putting together. They're just excited to see the growth pretty much.
Do you think that? Okay, so that noise that y'all just heard, I got my man Dino over in the cut. He definitely put up a Blue. You can come. You got your drink with you too. So Dino is controlling what I like to call my shot clock. Whenever you hear that noise, that means it's time for somebody in the room to take a shot.
Shots.
So you told me you like Jameson.
Jamie.
And you love Jameson. So we're gonna take.
She had a whole nother bottle.
I got a whole nother bottle.
She grilled your ass.
So,
it's over for you, bro.
Yeah, I didn't think it was over with. I was ready.
No, I thought it was over with.
So Dino has our life in his hands. I'm not gonna take a shot with you every time, but we gonna take a shot together for Talkin'Tipsy.
Yeah, she not gonna hold it down. She gonna let me die out here.
I got a job to do. I don't know what y'all understand about that.
Oh yeah. Stay thirsty.
All right, we got our little shot in. I want to ask, do you feel creative wise, was it a different space that you had to go into to make an EP, like 6 songs or less, versus the album where you can just do whatever you really want for 16, 17 songs?
I mean, for me, not really, but my perspective is different than the other artists, because I make music like 24/7, so I probably could have dropped 16 mixtapes all last year and not have lost any of the new music I dropped last year. It still wouldn't have affected me at all, to the point where it's like I can drop a whole bunch of EPs and it'll still sound like one type of sound for a project. And I just like making like art pieces, so
yeah,
I come up with like a project idea before I come up with the songs, or sometimes I'll just come up with the idea and then I'll figure out some songs I made like 2 months ago may fit with that. It's like I just like piecing the puzzle.
And it might be easier to do that with an EP, because
it's way easier. Like
aesthetically, it fits better when it's smaller and it's shorter and it's only 30 minutes long and it all fits together that way.
Sometimes it's easier, but a lot of artists might try to fit it in there and make like the best 5 songs they've ever made in their life, and they're not thinking about the EP concept. A lot of people just trying to have fun and drop something for the people to hear real quick and also see the growth, instead of like, hey, listen to my album, my first studio album. I needed to do 50,000 or like 100 million in stores, and I needed to go gold and all that. Like, nah, it's an EP. Go listen to it, get the streams up, do whatever you do. Like,
you got some Jameson in your chest?
Oh yeah, it's here. It's right in here.
I can hear it when you were talking.
It's hurting.
So
it's a little bit of gas too, but you know.
I'm gonna get you a drink, flush it down. Do you think that the plan is to like, because you dropped your EP not too far after you dropped a whole album, like 16 songs. Atlantis is like 16 songs, right?
Yeah.
And then you followed it up. So do you think the plan is to just drop music until people start noticing, or have you noticed that there's a demand for your music as you've grown?
I've noticed more of a demand for the music as I've grown, but also just in this time that we're listening to music, a lot of things are more disposable. Even if your music's good, I would say my music's disposable, but like everybody's not gonna be able to listen to it today the way they might be able to listen to it tomorrow because you got work in the morning or you got this going on. Everybody has lives, so you may not even listen to Atlantis yet. But and you got on Facebook, and I posted my new joint on Facebook, and you heard the new joint, and that made you go look back to Atlantis and like, oh, he made that, like that's tight too, and then you still listen to more stuff. And then I'm still dropping stuff consistently throughout the year, like every month, because I mean, there's new rappers out here like every other Friday, so. I mean, I gotta keep people thinking about me pretty much.
And we're gonna talk about that too, but let's talk about Atlantis because I really, really enjoy this project. I'm not just saying this because I don't want you to throw your drink on me, bro. Like, I think the project is super duper dope. Like, I didn't. It's not that I didn't take you serious as a rapper before this, but this project definitely opened my eyes to the type of music that you make.
That's good.
Like, I was like, wow, he's been putting in work. And then also, I can remember a time where you kind of disappeared from social media, and the only time you jumped on was to talk about Atlantis. Like, I remember the build up to you dropping that album. So, are you proud of yourself that you dropped it? Like,
I'm definitely proud of it for sure because Atlantis was like something I was trying to drop out of high school. Like, that was a process. That was a long process, and I told you I like to come up with names and projects and ideas before I come up with all the songs. So I've been had the idea for Atlantis since like 2014, and I felt like that was the main project I wanted to work on, but also I wanted to build up to it, and I didn't feel like the best songs I was making weren't going to be on that, so I didn't have those yet. So I just let myself get better as an artist. In 2018, I felt like I was ready to drop Atlantis, and I mean, it came out to what I felt like it was going to be when I was in 2014. Thinking about it, it sounds exactly what I thought it was going to sound.
You executed very well. I see you got some sweat building up on your baby hairs. I know that means that the drink is starting to hit. So I'm not going to breathe too much more before we take another break.
Good sauce on me.
Yeah. So do you think that people are going to continue to grow with you for who you are, or do you think it's a challenge now more so because we're in that social media age where you have like these clout rappers, these Instagram rappers? Like, do you feel confident in the fact that you make a different kind of music, or do you ever feel pressure to kind of go a different route?
No, I don't ever really feel pressure because I'm already a weird person. I'm kind of different already, and not besides the missing tooth and everything, but just like I'm already just I'm thinking differently. Like my thought process with everything is just way different than other people, and they're trying to get on like I'm not trying to get on like that. I'm not worried about a deal. I'm not worried about somebody else giving me a handout. I've been doing this for a minute. Been working by myself or with my homies by ourselves for a minute. So it's like I'm not really looking for anybody else's exception or for anyone else to accept me. But I do appreciate that the people fuck with me. But it's because I'm genuine already. So I mean, I've already, before I was even an artist, I just built up this type of persona that I'm like friends with everybody. When in high school,
anyone
like,
who
talking
I know
about the green box kids, the cool kids, whoever you say they lame. I don't call nobody lame. I don't care about lame, cool, the nerds, whatever. I was cool with everybody. Like it don't matter. Like I'm on every spectrum pretty much. Like I'm just trying to be universal.
I mean it. This guy's literally one of the only people, if I bring your name up or if I say, oh, I'm interviewing such, like, no one ever has anything bad to say about you. People literally go out their way to tell me how thorough of a person you are. And like, then it's followed up with, oh, and I like his EP, I like his album. So it's like, you're making a name for yourself and you're doing a really good job at it, which is really good because a lot of your peers are clowns. Like, a lot of your peers are clowns. You feel me? Like,
yeah, I agree.
Music is very different right now.
Yeah, a lot of people making music right now. Goddamn shots.
I do that shit.
I immediately look towards the bottle.
Talkin'Tipsy.
There we go, Talkin'Tipsy.
Sure.
Whew. Alright, so for this special drink, we're using one of my favorite whiskey girls, Jameson. Good Jamie. I got some Fever Tree ginger beer that I'm going to top that with. You build it on ice and then top it with some blueberry liqueur. You get your lemon zest and lime zest as your garnish, and you're good to go. That's your blue juice. Alright, so we talked about some of your peers being clowns. And I don't mean that to offend anyone. I just mean that the state of rap, pop culture in general, it has changed a lot.
Okay.
And as an artist, a true artist, how do you feel about that?
Number one, those niggas not my peers.
They rap all these niggas is rappers.
You're right. A lot of niggas is rappers, but I mean, it's like a lot of niggas was hoopers in high school. It's like niggas don't die out when we get older. It's like you gotta let people in their 20s do whatever they're gonna do. Say James, let them be shitty, let them be good. They gonna figure out they good at it or they fucking suck at it. I mean, we in our early 20s. You gotta say fucking try whatever you trying.
Early 20s.
If you good and you bad, I'm 25, about to be. I mean, halfway 20s now. But shit, I mean, regardless though, I mean, there is a lot of clowns though, for real. But that makes niggas like me stand out. So I don't. The ratio kind of helps me out in a way. So it doesn't really matter to me. As long as you're not paying attention to the clown niggas or giving them like any type of extra clout or attention, I mean, whatever they doing is gonna die off anyways.
Yeah. There's only so many waves that you can try to ride before you actually drown.
Exactly.
And it seems like you're the kind of person, like when I listen to your production and the amount of energy and effort that you put into your music, it seems like you actually really love music.
Yeah.
So when did you start rapping? What was your day when you were like, you know what? Fuck all this other shit. I'm gonna be a rapper, mama.
Well, I didn't think I was gonna. I didn't officially say I'm gonna just be like fuck everything and I'm gonna rap until like probably like my freshman year of college. But like I started rapping my junior year of high school.
Congratulations.
Exactly, for a year. But like you know, I'm smarter now.
Oh yeah.
That I'm not in college.
Life will make you grow up.
But yeah, like I. What was the question? I'm sorry, I'm high.
When did you know that? Like, how did you become a rapper? I'm sorry, I'm drunk. How did you become a rapper?
Oh well, we started. I made this song with my homies in junior year in high school about some Arizonas. We was walking to the gas station. We just smoked. We was walking to the gas station to get some Arizonas down the street from my homie's house. And we came back and we was recording. I had already been into making beats like 2 years before that. But this is my first time ever recording one of my homies from Hillgrove. And shit, I mean, that's when it all started and it never stopped since then. I've been recording pretty much every day, if not every other day since then, just addicted to it.
And it shows because you've been dropping music consistently.
Yeah, I'm making music at the crib. Like, niggas want to go to the studio all the time. I enjoy going to the studio, but like, if you're not making music at the crib, then you really don't love music. Like, that's facts right there. Like, if you're not making music at the crib, you don't love it.
I be seeing niggas make music at the crib. I understand. How did you come up with your name?
So I looked up.
Wait. I'm sorry, but let's clarify what your name is first.
Okay, first my name is CDs. You can call me CDZ, CDs. You can call me Blue, whatever you want to call me, but it's really CDs. But
okay.
I got it from where RZA and GZA got their names in Wu-Tang Clan. I think SZA got her name from there too.
She did.
But it's the Supreme Alphabet, like the people that I used to follow, like Malcolm X, and this other dude's like his name was like Clarence the 13th or whatever. And they came up with this thing called the Supreme Alphabet. And each letter in the alphabet had a different meaning, and it held a different weight. Like, and it was really spiritual. So when I looked at that, and I did like a project on on Malcolm X when I was in high school or whatever. So I had kind of peeped that when I was in high school, and then I went back to it because I changed my name I changed my rap name at least like 5 times. I promise. Like, this is like my 5th rap name, but like I can't change it again. But this one it held weight with me because of what it meant and what it stood for. So each letter means something. So the C stands for to see with the mind's eye and to be divine within yourself and with everything you're doing. And the D is to be divine within yourself and whatever you're doing. And the Z means it's the zigzag from knowledge to wisdom to understanding. See, that's where you lose niggas, but niggas is a little slow, so let me break it down for you. When you have knowledge, you know things, you have the information. But when you have wisdom, that's when someone's told it to you and you're starting to get it and you're starting to put it in, interact it within your life and add that knowledge within your life. And when you have understanding, that's when you can tell other people that same knowledge that you first learned and they can apply it to their lives. So the Z is the zigzag from knowledge to wisdom to understanding. So.
You just really taught a drunk girl something today. Oh my gosh, you just really taught me something.
Appreciate it.
That's really, really cool.
Yeah, it's some quick knowledge for you.
No, I'm really proud of you because I feel like I kind of like, I haven't known you for that long, but I maybe met you like 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. And We were supposed to do an interview 3 years ago.
It was 3 years ago.
We were supposed to do an interview 3 years ago, and I feel like the timing worked out so we were able to do this right now.
This is perfect timing, definitely.
And I'm so proud of your growth. I'm going to keep using that word when it comes to your growth. I keep seeing you grow as an artist, and I'm so proud of you.
I appreciate it.
But I have to ask you a question that I feel like everyone wants to know.
Okay.
What happened to your tooth, bro?
Well, the hoop life is like a big, like 90% of my life. So basketball is like 90% of my life before rapping. I'm not gonna lie to you. Talking about going home, niggas. If I'm doing homework, I'm only doing that shit at school. I'm touching a basketball. I got on 2 basketballs, going shooting. That's all I cared about. So basketball and track was always my life. And this was in 5th grade though. So like, this is early in the game. I think like 5th grade. We in the hood. Like it's a hood tournament and like one of them hood AAU gyms where they got the fish fry in the front and like it's smelling crazy. And there's no padding behind the basketball goal, it's just a brick wall. So I threw a turnover, and I was pissed. I had really bad anger problems, like back then when I was younger. So I got really mad at the situation, and I was running back to try to steal the ball from dude, and I missed. And when he went up for the layup, he kind of nudged me and pushed me. And you know how I don't know if you know, but some niggas be having mustaches and they be in 5th grade. So that nigga was big as fuck, like probably not in 5th grade. Pushed the fuck out of me, laid it up. And I went flying, and the wall is like not very far from the goal, so hit that joint, tooth came out. I'm sitting there, everybody's looking crazy, like nigga, like what's going on? It's like blood everywhere. I'm not even crying or nothing. I'm just like shit. I didn't even know what happened.
Did I get the ball back?
Tooth. No, that's a fucking foul on me. This nigga knocked my tooth out.
I'm sick.
And that's I went to the dentist and they put it back in, and the tooth just started decaying, so I had to get a fake tooth. And after a while, like, niggas just started smoking throughout life. And one day I was smoking and I forgot to take my tooth out, like my retainer out with the tooth in it. When I was eating pizza, I bit that bitch and that bitch came out. I was like, it's over with. Niggas went to South by Southwest, like, probably like, this was like 2 weekends before South by Southwest, nigga. I was hot. I was like, bruh, like, I don't even want to go no more, bruh. Yeah, I don't even want to go no more, like. But I just toughed it out. I was like, shit, I mean, it's going to be my shit. It's going to be my image. Like, I'm not as ugly as Danny Brown. So, I mean, shit.
Hey,
I still have a beautiful girlfriend. Women still love me. So, I'm still doing pretty well. So, I ain't tripping.
A wise man once told me, whenever I bring up confidence, it's not, it's not on you. It's in you.
Exactly.
And you're wearing it very well.
Exactly. That's all an ego thing also too. Like, I'm not worried about what people think of me, my like physical appearance. Of course, like, I don't want you to think I'm a dirty ass nigga, but like, I really don't care what you think, because I got a girl anyways. And like, I mean, my niggas fuck with me. Like, I mean, most people fuck with me, so I don't really care. If you don't, it doesn't matter. Like, it's like 10% of people. All you gotta do is block them people out. It's easy.
Yeah. You heard it here first on Talkin'Tipsy. Block them people out. It's not hard.
You block the haters out, man.
Plus, you got long hair and nose ring, bruh, and nice denim on you. Like, it's cool. It works for you. You got your blue.
Shots.com.
Oh, I was gonna say you had your blue juice, but looks like we got some more Jameson.
You got a shot instead.
So because I have more questions to ask, I'm opting out of taking a shot this time around.
But I can't opt out.
No, you cannot. That's
the point.
Your man has the shot clock. Your life is in his.
Done. You really fucking me over, done. I'm out here. I ate the good Cuban food earlier. Ate the good Jamaican food.
She bought you Jameson. You're gonna get the money's worth.
Like,
all of this is a distraction from you taking your shot.
Yeah, facts.
And the interview cannot continue unless you take it. There you go.
Shots at the bar, son.
It's like medicine.
I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing.
Nigga went down south and changed on the nigga.
Alright, before we get going again, let me wipe your forehead.
In the name of Jesus.
Because I see you.
Dead. Dead.
Hey. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about you personally.
Okay.
Because we talked about your EP and you was like, oh, I got a little island ting and I'm in love. Do you feel like it's been difficult for you to like balance being in a relationship as well as going so hard in your career the way you've been going lately?
I mean,
excuse you.
excuse me. Sorry, I'm rude. I don't care about most stuff, guys. Sorry, but not really, because I don't really pay attention to other people's opinions. So it just depends on the woman I'm with. If she's really interested or cares about what other people think, we're probably not gonna work out. Like if you're worried about what everybody else is doing or whatever other people are thinking or what this bitch look like or what you don't look like, it ain't gonna work out. But for the most part, for me, it's usually worked out because I have good selection. Just like, you know, I mean, other people like to blame that all niggas is trash, but like it'd be like y'all got bad selection out here. But you know, all you gotta do is have a better selection. Like,
well,
there's shitty women, there's good women, there's shitty guys. There's
speaking for the women in the room,
guys.
And it's literally only me right now. The pickings are slim.
They picking for you?
And yes, the pickings are slim.
It is, but it's like it just depends on the situation because you're not in the same like predicament as us. Like you can't approach somebody.
Wait. I am very like, I'm not gonna say I act like a nigga, but I for sure, like if I see a dude and I'm attracted to him off like that first glance, I'm not afraid to go up to a nigga like, hey, what's up? You know, my name is da-da-da-da. Like, I keep it player, you feel me? But no, it does. It scares people.
And that's
like,
the wrong nigga.
Well, where the one at? Where is he?
That's simple. It's the wrong nigga.
Where is him? Where is him?
I can't tell you that, but he out here. That nigga said Tinder. Not Tinder, guys. Swipe left, my nigga. What's up, man? It's CDZ, and I'm talking tipsy, man. You can find me at IG on CDs or Uno CDs, UNOCDZ. If you don't know how to spell it, don't look me up, because you shouldn't be listening to my shit anyways, my nigga. StayIntelligent.com.